You've recruited a series of guests to appear on your podcast. They see the vision that appearing on your podcast gives your guests the golden opportunity to promote their business services in front of a brand new audience. This opportunity puts them in a position to win over new followers, podcast listeners, and even customers. Naturally, all your guests have locked in. In exchange for their guest appearances on your podcast, they'll commit to spending valuable time away from their families to record with you, perhaps outside of work hours. So ask yourself the question, should my guests receive extra value for appearing on my podcast? At ModPod, we think this question deserves an emphatic yes. You should promote your podcast guests and offer them added value for many reasons. Every effort you make equals goodwill. Everything you do to give your podcast guests extra value is not only a thanks for their time, but also an example of your goodwill. It's very likely your guests will feel enough excitement over their appearance to share the episode with their followers, who may in turn become your followers, subscribers, and customers. Go ahead and put a value on that organic growth opportunity. Here are concrete steps you can take to promote your podcast guests. Ask guests to plug. During episodes with guests, ask them what they'd like to plug. Have your guests audibly plug their socials, their website, talk about their business, etc. Later, use this audio to create audiograms. By the way, make audiograms, short clips from your episodes that contain key moments. Share these videos on your socials. Send them to your guests so they can share on their socials. Promote and tag social media. Every time you promote your podcast on social media, tag your guests and their companies and organizations. Do this on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter X, and YouTube. This ensures that your guests see your effort to share and promote their episodes. It also provides an easy path to resharing the episodes themselves. Blog about each episode. Add more goodwill and incentive to the guest appearance by blogging about the episode. Provide a link to the guest's social media, company, and organization, and write a sentence or two about their offerings. Then show your guest what you've done. Your chance of getting a much-coveted backlink goes up exponentially when you make the first move and offer your guest this kingly gesture. Mention guests on other episodes. When you record podcast episodes, promote your guest appearances. Keep your listeners engaged and informed by telling them what's on the horizon and who they can expect to make an appearance. In future episodes, keep referring to the guests that have appeared on your podcast. This keeps listeners engaged, digging deeper into your series in order to locate the guest appearances that you've promoted. Invite guests to write blog articles. Invite your guests to write a blog article for your website. They can write about their experience on your podcast. They can write about and include links to their core business or organization. And here's what's best for you. They can reciprocate your goodwill by providing you with a guest writer appearance on their blog, where you can write about your core business and score a coveted backlink. By building value into each guest appearance and promoting their appearances after the fact, you put yourself and your company in an excellent position to have your work and goodwill returned to you. Let us know about other ways you promote your guests on your podcast. How have these techniques increased podcast listenership, interaction, and even sales? Leave a comment or email us at info@gomodpod.com.